How does working for one whole year in sunny Florida sound to you? For the most famous mouse, a year full of adventure, magic, and fireworks. If you want to know more, check out this video. Hey guys, my name is Christina, and in this video I will introduce the Disney Culture Representative Program to you. A program I have done in June 2016 till June 2017. It was one of the best decisions I did in my life because I have been to places I've never been before, got to do things I've never done before while working for Disney, basically. Alright, so if you are not familiar with the magic of Disney in Orlando, here are the basics. Disney has a total of 6 parks in the Orlando area that make up Disney World. One of those parks is called Epcot. The special thing about Epcot is it has the World Showcase. The World Showcase is an area within the park that has 11 pavilions from nations from all over the world, from countries like Germany, the UK, France, Italy, China, Japan, Morocco, Norway, Mexico, and also, Canada, sorry, and also, of course, the US. Every single pavilion is modeled after either a famous area or a popular place of that country. So whenever guests walk in, they get an idea of how that famous area or famous place in that country looks like. To make this even more fun, they also sell food and drinks that are traditional to that area or to that whole country. So you get to drink German beer and eat German sausage, or in Italy they have, of course, some really nice pizza. In France they sell a lot of pastries. In China they have, of course, Chinese food, and in Japan a variety of Japanese food and drinks. Everything you ever wanted to try, you will find there. Of course, they also sell souvenirs and merchandise that is traditional for that particular country. For example, in Germany, you can buy Fußball jerseys and beer steins. In Japan, you can buy a bunch of manga things, Sailor Moon, and all that stuff. So to make this experience even more authentic to guests, Disney hires people from those specific country to come and work in the pavilions for a year so they can share their culture and represent their country. So it's a win-win for both. Guests get a real idea of how it's like to be in that country without even leaving the US. Plus, people from those countries like Germany, Italy, France, and all of the other pavilions get to work in the US and experience how it's like to live and work in the US. Plus, you can also improve your English skills. If you're from a country not represented in the World Showcase, don't worry. Check out the link down below. Disney is hiring people from all over the world to work at Disney World. For example, if you are from one of the African countries, you can apply to work at Animal Kingdom. Or if you're, for example, from New Zealand or Australia, same for you. You guys can apply, and there are different locations around Disney World that you can work at. So here are a few more details on the Culture Representative Program itself. Of course, because I did it for Germany, I mostly know everything about the German program version, but it's very similar to all of the other countries, so the information is still relevant for you guys, no matter where you guys are from. So the Culture Representative Program is basically a 1-year paid internship where you get to work for Disney World while, of course, living in Orlando. Don't worry about where to live. Disney has it all figured out for you. They have apartments where you can live in, and all you have to do is just pay rent, which they will take out automatically out of your paycheck. You also don't need to worry about transportation because Disney has a bus system running for cast members from the housing complexes going to work locations. Also, some of the buses will take you to places like the mall or Walmart, so you can go shopping and grocery shopping. So Disney got you all covered. Working at the German pavilion means you will either work in the merchandise role or the food and beverage role. Merchandise means working in the shops that sell merchandise and souvenirs, a few snacks here and there. So you mostly get to talk to guests, show them the items that are for sale, and also work at the register, stock, and just keep the whole merchandise store running. Food and beverage, on the other hand, has of course everything to do with food and beverage. So you would be working at the locations like the pretzel cart, the beer line, the quick service that is called Summerfest, or also the restaurant that is called the Beer Garden. Of course, Disney will ask you during the application process which role you would prefer. However, it depends at the end of the day how many spots are available and what is the highest demand. So whatever Disney offers you at the end of the day is the role that you are able to accept. Some of the other countries like Norway or Mexico, for example, do have an attraction in the pavilion. So that means you not only get to apply for merchandise or food and bev, but also for an attraction role. Working at the parks, working for Disney, and being a cultural representative means also wearing a specific costume that is for your role. Every single role, no matter what you are, what you're doing, what your job is, has a specific costume. Disney does provide the costume, so you need to take care of it. You need to check it out from costuming, put it on for work, be show ready, and then show up at work in your full costume. Other than that, Disney also has something that is called the Disney look. So basically, Disney wants all of their cast members to have a natural look to them. That means no like crazy unnatural hair color, like you can't have your hair bright yellow or blue like a Smurf. Also, you can't walk around with, for example, really big jewelry or super big earrings, because that will take away from the costume and your presence. If you do have tattoos, Disney will check with you, will talk to you about it. Most likely, if they are visible, you are supposed to cover them up before you go to work. During the application process, Disney will ask you several times if you're okay with that. They will also explain to you in detail what the Disney look is, and will check if you are okay with that. So if you're not okay with that, there's also always a possibility of not doing the program, but I would highly recommend maybe dyeing your hair a somewhat natural color again, at least for that whole year, just to have this great experience. On average, you get to work 32 days in a week and you get 2 days off. Of course, it all depends a little bit if there is a lot going on in the parks or not, if it's peak season, if it's a holiday, or if it's a slow season. So that always depends a little bit, but you are guaranteed 32 hours in the week. You get paid per hour and you get paid every Thursday. Working for Disney and doing the cultural representative program doesn't mean you have to be fluent in English. However, your English does have to be good enough so you can communicate with your guests, with your manager, and the other cast members. So maybe during the whole application process or while you're waiting to arrive or start your Disney program, maybe brushing up on your English, because it's very important that you can communicate with the guests, your management, and the other cast members. If your English is not perfect, don't worry, it will get better while you're there, because you're surrounded by a completely English speaking environment, and so it can't get any worse, it can only get better. All right, let's talk a little bit about money, because that is an important aspect as well. As I said before, it is a paid internship and you get paid per hour once a week. You have to pay for rent, which Disney will take out automatically from your paycheck. But here's the cool thing. The apartments are furnished, so you don't need to think about buying a fridge or buying a bed for you or a mattress. It's all there. Of course, you need some necessities like bed sheets, towels, and all of that. But that's something you can buy once you get there. You don't have to worry about the electricity, the water bill, or anything like that, because that's all included in the housing fee. Something you need to pay for is your cell phone bill, your own food. So if you go out and for some food, or you go grocery shopping, that's something you need to pay from your paycheck. To be part of the program, there is a program fee. What the program fee includes is also in the link down below, and how much it is right now. It's a non-refundable fee that you have to pay once in order to do the program. Other than that, you need to take care of your own health insurance. I had a health insurance from Germany the whole year, but you're also able to just cover health insurance for 3 months. After 3 months, you can also get the Disney health insurance that you have to pay for as well. You also have to consider that getting to the program, which means for us Europeans, for example, or for you guys from Asia, is flying over there to Disney will cost you the flight ticket. You would also beforehand need to apply for a visa. That does cost money as well. The current costs you will find in links down below. Yes, I know by now it sounds like you need a lot of money to do the program. I do admit it's not the cheapest, but none of the other opportunities to work and live abroad are for free either. Once you get there, I promise you would be able to pay your way as you work there full time, so you don't need extra money after a little while, because everything pays for itself by working there full time for Disney. The Disney Culture Representative Program is an incredible opportunity if you've always wanted to live and work abroad, especially in the US, especially in Florida, and maybe you were too afraid or concerned of doing a work and travel where you sometimes have trouble finding a place to stay or a spot to work at, or maybe you're not comfortable living at somebody else's house 24/7 and taking care of their children. There is something super special about being independent while at the Disney Culture Representative Program, yet you still have your place, your home, your apartment where you live. You become a big family within the pavilion. You will make friends from all over the world, will meet people from all over the world. It's really an incredible opportunity. All right, I hope this video was helpful. I know Disney does provide a lot of information on their webpage, but it's always a little bit different to hear it from somebody who's actually done the program and to hear what they have experienced and out of their perspective. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing, because I do upload new videos every single Thursday about my past program and some really great tips and tricks how you can have a magical program just like I did. So thank you guys so much for watching. In case you have any questions or ideas about what you want me to talk in my next video, let me know down in the comments below. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you in the next video. Bye bye.